Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today is a day of days. How to get the agua. We are going to be showing you, as we continue our top 25 stats series, where we pull data from across the entire game, the top 25 free-to-play players in the game right now. Now, a couple big important things I have to mention before we get started is that, number one, every player on this list was vetted by me, where they sent me screenshots, multiple, I should say, but at minimum, at least one of the screenshots included them showing me that they still had their Lilia banner up on their account, which indicates that they haven't spent any money. I also got this somewhat unconfirmed by a couple people who let me know that when they did like dragon ticket redemptions or some kind of like paid code redemptions that they did, that it ended up removing their Lilia banner. So, and I haven't confirmed that yet with CoD CS or others, but that's what I've heard from at least two people that have told me that. So my hope there is that if that plays out the way that it sounds, that there hopefully isn't a way to kind of get around where you're leaving the Lilia banner ups. And so I think if we assume that, then I'm even more excited, obviously, for the list, because it just shows to me that this is going to be an authentic free-to-play list that I'll be excited to not only do and show you here momentarily, but to continue the series. Number two, this data was collected over about 4 to 5 days, and that's because that's just how long it took me initially to figure out the processes, the things I needed to ask for. I had to wait for people to kind of, do some back and forth. And so now that we have the process figured out, I think it's going to have a lower return responding time once we do this again going forward. Number three, always remember that any power levels that you see as we show you can differ after the video's already been up. Number four, for those wondering how you can submit your future screenshots for making it into the top 25, especially after we end up showing you. I'm sure some of the free-to-play players out there will say, oh, well, hey, I'm stronger than that person that boss is showing right now. This is how you can go about doing it. Number one, I'm going to end up posting a YouTube video probably about a week or so, 5 to 7 days before I do the next list, and that's just going to be for awareness, to reiterate, and then to also tell you kind of what the minimum, like what's the bubble position at number 25, because you'll probably have to be stronger than that, or maybe even stronger than the number 20, right, so to speak, to make the list. Second way to do that is by joining the Discord. There will be a link to the Discord in the pinned comment description down below. You can join, go to Call of Dragons, react to third from the left. It'll open up the Call of Dragons section here, and I'll be posting an announcement as well, right, monthly, just to let people know about the free-to-play list. The other way you can do it is by going in-game, and you can find me. Oh, geez, I don't even know where my thing is now. Well, what am I looking at here? This is so. Oh, here we go. I was like, dude, why is nothing showing for me? So the other way that you can do this is by messaging me in-game. Now, I do prefer Discord, but if you do not have Discord, I will accept in-game. And the way you do this is by going in-game, opening your profile, going to settings, going to other, and going to search lords. You can type my name in, all one word, doesn't have to be uppercase, click search, and you'll pull me up. Now, the important thing is you want to click view. I can't do it because I'm on my account. Even if you see me press, nothing happens. But the important thing is you just want to make sure that you see me in this alliance, right? And if you have any questions, you can always just message me and see if I'm there. And that's another way that you can send, right? To kind of give you an example, I don't know why it's bugging right now like this, but I'll give you an example of someone who did send me. So this Shino person did send me some stuff, and you can see they sent me some screenshots in here, again, just to show how that works. Alrighty, with all the goodies out of the way, let's now get to showing you the top 25. So I'm going to go through this relatively quickly, and then we're going to review it, and I'll give you kind of my final thoughts at the end. So here we go. At number 25, we have Lady Ivywood, 17.1 million power. From Kingdom 190, playing with Alliance PH- as the Spring Warden faction. VIP is 9, 93,000 honor points, 203 logins. Now, before I continue, I have to give a brief disclaimer as well. Or not disclaimer, but just add on. I'm going to eventually be adding in the full Alliance name. I'm also going to add in what the Alliance power is and their gift level and maybe their average player power, so we can get some more details on maybe the strength or the spending tier of said alliances. And then also, I'm going to try and actually find out the date that the players created their account, because for the most part, this is just me mimicking the consecutive login date, just to be clear there. Let's go, and hopefully we'll speed through these now. We have Prolex at number 24, 23 million power. Kingdom 205, playing with I Am Squiggly D as League of Order. VIP 12, 356,000 honor points, 185 consecutive logins. Number 23, we have Del Par, 24.1 million power. Server 64, playing with JNJB. Spring Wardens for the faction. VIP is 9, 113,000 honor points, 302 consecutive logins. Number 22, we have Matter, because you matter. 24, that's probably just easy layup for that one. 25 million power, Kingdom 57, Squiggly TDR with this is the Devil's Rejects, I believe. Some of these I had memorized. League of Order, VIP 10, 185,000 honor points, 314 consecutive logins. Number 21, we get to Edo. I feel like I had a little Spanish twang on that. 25.4 million power. Kingdom 171. ASC, Squiggly for the Alliance. Wilderberg is the faction. VIP 10, 202,000 honor points, 239 consecutive logins. Number 20, Externa, as we break into the top 20, 170. BAD hyphen for the Alliance, or bad. League of Order, VIP 11, 250,000 for the honor points and 228 consecutive logins. Number 19, General Yi. I just realized what E stands for because I saw the PFP. It's 27 million power. Kingdom 89, GGKM for the Alliance. League of Order, VIP 10, 187,000 honor points, 356 consecutive logins. Let's get to number 18. Sardinus Lang, or LNG. Maybe that's long. 28.8 million power. Kingdom 95. Alliance is IL Squiggly. I think that's Immortal. Legion, I always forget which one's immortal and immoral, right, depending on if the squiggly's in front or back. Wilderberg for the faction, VIP 12, 431,000 honor points. That's a lot. 304 consecutive logins. Number 17, Phoenix, 29.7 million power. Server 20, which is in the betas, right? Remember, beta is essentially 31 and before. You can argue 32, even though they do officially claim 32 as global, because 32 technically opened before global, and then at like a day or so, however long it was, it then went into global. So it's kind of like this weird, like, people joined before global was released, but then they still basically made it the global kingdom. So it's, yeah, again, interesting thing there. ROEZ for the Alliance, faction of Spring Wardens, VIP 9, pretty much 100,000 honor points here, 401 logins. We get to number 16, which is Psycho's Fanboy. 30.3 million power. Server 187, or Kingdom. Alliance is SUN, exclamation point. Faction League of Order, VIP 12, 391,000 honor points, 229 consecutive logins. Getting to number 15 now, as we break to the top 15. Greenboat. 30.5 million power. We have Kingdom 69. Alliance is DS2. Faction League of Order, VIP 11, 305,000 honor points, 311 consecutive logins. Number 14, Darth Rising, 30.6 million power, Server 33, essentially the kingdom that was introduced after global release, playing with FS. I think that's the Fear Show, unless it stands for something else. It probably is, I'm just getting them mixed up. League of Order, VIP 12, 358,000 honor points, consecutive logins, 319. Number 13, we have Death. Well, that's scary. But I like how the panda's there. 31.1 million power, Kingdom 180. Alliance BRH. Spring Wardens for the faction, VIP 12, 352,000 for the honor points. Logins, 227 consecutive. 12. Shino, 41. That was the one we showed you in-game for the DMs. 31, if not basically 32 million power here. Kingdom 104, IPTM for the Alliance. Spring Wardens for the faction. VIP is 9, 142,000 honor points and 297 consecutive logins. We get to number 11, Master ODST. Got to bring back the Halo fam. 32.7 million power. Kingdom 8, Beta Kingdom as well. PTW, I think this is pay-to-win Degenerates. Which is also where Toxic is in. You guys remember that when we covered him in the top 25, I think, from yesterday. Spring Wardens for the faction, VIP 12, honor points 434,000 here, 321 consecutive logins. Number 10, CoD, 33.4 million power. Kingdom 65, which is where I started my first project in, so shout out there to CoD. S Squiggly K, Faction League of Order, VIP is 11, 285,000 honor points, 318 consecutive logins. Number 9, Warrior Ordo, 35.2 million power, Kingdom 64, GNJA, League of Order, VIP 12, 477,000 honor points. That's a lot, 278 consecutive logins. Let's get to number 8, Uriel, 35.3 million power, Server 4, which again, one of the deep early OG kingdoms. RV-O, League of Order, VIP 11, 302,000 honor points, 484 consecutive logins. Then we get to Aldberg, number 7, 36.5 million power. Kingdom 8, PTW Degenerates, League of Order, VIP is 12, 358,000 honor points, 319 consecutive logins. Number 6, Snowman 63, 37 million power. Excuse me. Kingdom 10, Playing with Noor, Nocturnal Order, Faction, League of Order, VIP 13, 645,000 honor points, consecutive logins, 315. I think this is the most amount of honor points I've seen from free-to-play. Which again, kind of I would imagine this has to indicate like high spending, right? If not mid to high spending alliance. Then we get to number 5. Breaking into the top 5, we have Shisho. 38.1 million power. Kingdom 91. Alliance is EXP hyphen, which is X par... Oh, gosh, I'm forgetting. League of Order VIP 13, 581,000. Very high honor points. 302 consecutive logins. Let's get to number 4. Aniol. 38.4 million power. Kingdom 22, another beta kingdom. VP 22, Spring Wardens. VIP is 10, 233,000 honor points, 372 consecutive logins. Then we get to number 3, Doremi, 38.5 million power. Kingdom 94, playing with Squiggly IL. Wilderberg, VIP 13, 677,000 honor points. That's a lot. Consecutive logins, 301 days. Number 2, we have Dre, 40.1 million power. 49 for the Kingdom, playing with NTS. Spring Wardens for the faction, VIP 12, 459,000 honor points, 314 consecutive logins. And the number 1 free-to-play player for this month of February 2024 is Captain Snowball at 52.5 million power. Kingdom 1, playing in the OG server, starting out. Now, bear in mind, current server they moved, right? Obviously, because, I don't think, because TA technically started in 2, unless Captain Snowball played with King or one of the alliances there, and maybe they ended up going to TM, and then they rebranded to TA. That could have happened as well. I didn't really ask for the kind of historical lineage, if you will, from kind of where you went, migration or not. But in Kingdom 1, playing with TA, which is the Avengers, Spring Wardens, VIP 12, 373,000 honor points, and 549 consecutive logins. Essentially, the highest logins right now for a free-to-play player, and, I mean, who knows who else. But yeah, that pretty much rounds it out for us. I actually did the history here on this one for 8/12, and this is actually around the time that I think Kingdom 1 came out. I have to go and look specifically at the data, but this has been interesting, right? I think in conclusion, what I am finding really interesting is, I think the big thing that stands out to me is the amount of honor points that a number of the players have. And that's where hopefully I'll be able to give a little bit more context and a little bit more information the next time we do this next month, where I can provide a little bit more. And hopefully that will tell us a little bit more of a clearer picture, right? When it particularly comes to the honor points, right? Because some people might say, man, how can you have, like, that to me feels like something that might stand out. How can you have that high of honor points as a free-to-play? And honestly, I think partly it's, are you investing every single gem right after, and that's, I think, an important thing, right? Are you investing every gem into VIP at that point after you unlock your second builder for the 5K gems? And then is it just everything? Whether you get it gems or you get VIP from chests, any of the gems that you get. Because again, you have to think about it. If you're free to play and you're in an active alliance, you're constantly getting rewards every season on top of all the chests. So can it make sense? I'm sure it probably can. I just hope that next time I do this, right, when we give you some more information, it'll make more sense at that point. But yeah, this is pretty wild to me. I think the powers, right, when you see the bear, again, I'm sure there's a number of people that are above 17 million for the number 25 position of Lady Ivywood that are free to play, right? And I'm sure we'll see some new names next month. On top of that, I don't know if there's anyone stronger than Captain Snowball as a pure free to play, right, at 52.5 million power. So that'll be interesting to see if anyone else comes forward, if there's other people that will just, I'm sure, fill out kind of the low to mid area. But yeah, if there's anything that stands out to you, man, let me know in the comments down below. This was absolutely so much fun to put this together, and thank you so much for everyone that participated. That's on the top 25, and thank you for the back and forth on DMs getting me the information I needed. With that in mind, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I'll catch y'all later.